Hi, my name is Brett Reichler. I'm the corporate chef for Bill's Bar and Burger here at Rockefeller Center. Today we're going to be making a coffee caramel milkshake. We're going to start with our container here, and we're going to put some vanilla soft serve ice cream into our container. If you were making this at home, you'd probably use about 3 heaping scoops of vanilla ice cream and probably about an ounce or 2 of milk to thin it out. We're going to be making a coffee shake today. So we're going to take a nice tablespoon of espresso, powder. We're going to add a little bit of caramel syrup to this. Probably a good heaping tablespoon of caramel syrup. We're going to put this up under our shake machine. Make sure that gets good and mixed and all the coffee is throughout. Now before we go ahead and put that in our glass, we're going to just take a little taste. Man, that's great. A little coffee, espresso going on in there, some caramel. We're going to fill up our glass. We're going to garnish this with a little whipped cream. Straw, a little spoon so you can eat the extra later. And you know what, for good measure, we'll just throw a couple sprinkles on top. There you have our coffee caramel milkshake.
Good morning, get ready for part 2 of globalization. Starbucks is an international coffee brand based in Seattle, Washington. Starbucks is the largest coffee house company in the world, with 19,555 stores in 58 countries, 12,811 in the United States, 1,248 in Canada, 965 in Japan, 766 in England, 580 in China, and 420 in South Korea. Starbucks sells drip brewed coffee, espresso-based hot drinks, other hot and cold drinks, coffee beans, salads, hot and cold sandwiches, and panini, sweet pastries, snacks, and items such as mugs and tumblers. Starbucks also markets books, music, and film. In the 1990s, Starbucks was almost opening a new shop every workday. This continued until about 2000. They have now changed the logo for people in countries with the burqa. The logo has been adapted to have a burqa over the lady. Thank you for watching our program on globalization.
Hello, welcome back to CoffeeNate.com. I am your host, Nate, Coffee Nate Smith. Today I'm going to talk to you about a cool coffee company that I've discovered recently on Twitter and Facebook. It's called Camano Island Coffee Roasters, and they sent me 3 of their excellent coffees, and I've enjoyed each one of them, and for different reasons, because they're from different places, they have different flavors. So what they sent me was a light, a medium, and a dark roast. The light is the Guatemalan, the medium Papua New Guinea, and the dark is from Brazil. Now the light one is the Guatemala. That had such a great citrusy flavor, very crisp, very tangy and tingly, like a tangerine type of a citrusy notes to it. The Guatemalan, or the Papua New Guinea, I really like this coffee. This was my favorite out of the 3. I would like to also try it in a light roast to see what the difference is. They offer it in a light and a medium roast. But the medium roast, it had like a very buttery texture and a buttery brown sugar and some chocolatey kind of flavors to it. And it had a great crisp finish, but the flavor did stick with you a little bit. So it was nice. The Guatemalan also, I forgot to mention the finish on that, was like a very tangy, crisp, like a green apple type of a flavor. Like when you eat an apple, that little bit of an aftertaste from the apple, that's kind of what that was like. The Papua New Guinea was awesome. The Brazil Dark, I'm not a big fan of dark coffees anymore, but for a dark coffee, it's not roasted too dark. It's not burnt. It does offer some great smoky flavors, but not like you're drinking a campfire ash water type of thing like a Starbucks might be. But this offers a great sweet, like a bittersweet chocolatey flavor, and it's very smooth. It's easy to drink, but I like the more interesting flavors that you can find in the lighter roasts, the Papua New Guinea and the Guatemalan. But by far, what I liked the best was the Papua New Guinea. And I also love about this company is that they have a sustainable business practice. They are for profit. They want to make some money. But you know what? Along the way, they're helping people out. And in their business plan, their business model has actually impacted 42 communities to bring them out of poverty, to help them to sustain their own growth and to build their own communities, to provide for themselves. And that's what it's all about. It's not about a handout. It's not about just charitable giving, but the old teach a man to fish kind of a proverb, you know. You give them fish, you feed them for one day. If you teach them to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. So that's kind of what their business model is about. And the good thing for you guys is you have the opportunity to win some of this coffee for free. They're going to give away 15 pounds of their coffee. And just to show you guys how great it is, they're going to give it away for free. So how you enter is you can enter right through my Facebook page, or you can leave a comment on this post or any other blog post here at coffeenate.com. Or you can also retweet, click the little tweet buttons on the post above, or visit my website, coffeenate.com. Click the retweet button on any tweets. Follow me on Twitter at coffeenate, and you can retweet any of my messages. Use the hashtag coffeenateme, and that will get you an entry into the contest. Also, join the email list. Those are easy ways that you can enter. Also, this week I'm going to talk to you about a new site that I've developed. It's coffeenate.shareus.com, and that's kind of a cool site because you can log in with your Facebook login or use your Twitter. You can sign in with Twitter. You don't have to get a new registry, or you don't have to sign up or any long forms type of deal. But what that is a site where you can make a list of stuff or share a coffee article or a coffee product. You can just click the links right on it, and it'll import all the material you need right off the website, images. You don't have to be very fancy about it, and you just leave a comment about what kind of why you like that coffee product, or why you found that article interesting, or a coffee site. There's just don't spam. As long as you respect other people, don't spam. You can share whatever you want there, as long as it's coffee related, on topic, and I don't care if it promotes another coffee blog. The more the better. So give that site a visit, check it out, and I'd love for you to be involved there. I'd love to interact with you in your comments, and I'll see you next time at coffeenate.com, because there's always something brewing. See you later.
what happened. You just pulled the plug, and now it's going to the filter. Why is that boiling? Is it at a higher pressure? It's the pressure, right? Yeah. 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 Right. So what happens? What are you trying to do to the coffee with this process? Yeah. Yeah. But the taste of the coffee is affected how? Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
And this is very rare and it's good.